Hi guys, it's Daisy and today I am doing a commentary for you guys and I'm bringing you guys a gameplay. I haven't done a commentary in a long time and today I decided to basically do like a story time for you guys, and what I want to talk about today is the time that I witnessed a death. And it all started when I was working, and as soon as I got out of work, I believe it was a Friday, and on Fridays obviously I get paid, I get my check. So I got my check, and every time I get my check, I get out of work, I take a bus and I go to the bus terminal in my town, because the bus terminal in my town is literally like really close to the bank that I go to. So I take a bus, I go to the bus terminal. There's nothing wrong so far, I'm just there. It was still really early, so I was like, you know what, I decided to just go get McDonald's before I go deposit my check. I go get McDonald's, I walk there, whatever, I get my fries, I get my fatty foods, and I get my caramel mocha, because that's like my ultimate favorite at McDonald's. I walk back and it's starting to get dark, so I'm like, alright, I think it's time to go to the bank, whatever. I go there, like I pass the bus terminal, and I see ambulances, I see cops. I'm a very curious person. I know probably people are gonna be like, you shouldn't mind your own business. I can't, alright? I'm a very curious person. I wanted to see what was going on, because not too long ago, I was already at the bus terminal and I didn't see anything there, nothing was going on, and then I go to McDonald's, I come back to deposit my check at the bank, and I walk by and I see all these people there, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna decide to go in just to see what's going on. Like, I'm just a very curious person, I had nothing else to do. So I go in the bus terminal, I peek inside, and I see a group of people just standing there watching this woman on this chair. I go in, I walk in, I look at this woman, and she's like passed out on the chair. She's not moving, she's just sitting there. I see the paramedics just trying to like wake her up. Like they're just touching her, they're like slightly like not slapping her in the face, because that's ridiculous, but they're like touching her face, like moving her around, moving her head, opening her eyes, and then I see them take a flashlight, open her eyes and shine them in her eyes. No response. She's just there unconscious. And I'm over there like, honestly, I've seen my dad at his funeral, so it wasn't really a shock to me, but it was just shocking to see someone else not respond, like someone else that I actually didn't know, like right on the spot out in public, and it was just weird. So I was just looking, and she was unresponsive. Paramedics came, they took her, and they just covered her body with a white sheet. And obviously when that happens, you have to just assume that the person has passed away. They take her in the ambulance, and that was that. I just stood there. There was so many questions in my head. I'm like, what happened to her? Is she alive? Is she dead? In my mind, I'm like, she's probably just passed away, because I mean, they just carried her out in a white sheet. Like, so as a curious person that I am, I go around and I'm like, what happened? Like, did you guys see anything? Like, what happened to her? Like, this lady just comes up to me and she's like, well, we just saw her sitting there. She was like taking a lot of pills. Then she started drinking alcohol with the pills. And then all of a sudden she just passes out and kind of fucked up. But she's like, the weirdest thing is that her boyfriend was sitting right next to her. And as soon as she passed out, he just got up, walked out, and got on a bus and just left her there. And I was like, what the heck? Like, who would do that to their girlfriend? But I mean, like, I don't understand. She probably overdosed, or I really don't really know if it was the pills, maybe. I mean, it couldn't have been something else, but it looks like she died overdosing on pills and drinking alcohol with the pills on top of that. So it was just a crazy thing. I never seen someone like pass away out in public like that, especially in like a bus terminal where there's a lot of people there. It was just a really crazy experience. And this is the thing too, like every time now I go to that bus terminal, when she died on that chair, there was like a certain chair where she died on. Every time I go to that bus terminal now, I never sit in that chair ever again, because I know that somebody passed out and passed away on that chair. Like, every time I go there, whenever I see someone sitting in the exact same chair she was, I'm just like, damn, if only you knew someone just passed away right on that chair that you're sitting on. Like, it's just, it was just something that I never thought that I would experience before, but it was also very, very random. But I guess my curiosity just gets the best of me, and it makes for a good story. Yeah, guys. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this gameplay and this story. It was a very random experience of my life. But yeah, guys, hopefully you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. So, bye, guys.